Welcome back, students of class 10. Today we are going to start a very interesting topic and which we are going to learn more details when we come to the section about animals, is that plant hormones. Before going into what are plant hormones, I would like to first discuss what are hormones. Hormone क्या होता है? Hormones are chemical signals within our body. These chemical signals are produced in a group of cells and then they are transferred by the body fluid. It can act on different cells और on the cell it produces itself. मतलब बॉडी के अंदर ही कुछ सेल्स रहते हैं जो कुछ केमिकल्स, जो कुछ प्रोटीन्स बनाते हैं and then those proteins are released outside that cell. फिर उस प्रोटीन्स को सेल के बाहर रिलीज किया जाता है जहां पे वो बॉडी फ्लूइड, वो अगर आप एनिमल है तो खून में घुल सकता है और अगर आप प्लांट है तो प्लांट सैप, जो प्लांट के अंदर जो सैप होता है उसमें घोल के एक जगह से दूसरे जगह जाके दूसरे ग्रुप ऑफ सेल में वो कुछ रिस्पॉन्स क्रिएट कर सकता है. It can create a response in a different area and a different location of cells. So hormones are these type of chemical messengers. तो हार्मोन को इसलिए केमिकल मैसेंजर कहा जाता है बॉडी में. For now, coming back to the plant hormones, we see the that plants have also produced different types of chemical messengers inside them. Plant hormones are also called phytohormones. Phyto meaning plant. Okay. These phytohormones are also produced by certain groups of cells present within the plant body, which is then released into the plant body and carried by the sap. प्लांट में भी कुछ ग्रुप्स ऑफ सेल्स होते हैं जो इसको रिलीज बनाते हैं. बनाने के बाद वो प्लांट बॉडी के अंदर जो सैप है, जो लिक्विड पार्ट जो फ्लो करता है, उसमें रिलीज किया जाता है. फिर वो लिक्विड जैसे जैसे अलग अलग पार्ट में जाता है तो उसको कैरी करके उस सिग्नल की वजह से अलग अलग रिस्पॉन्स रहते हैं. मोस्ट केसेस प्लांट्स हैव वेरी लिटिल अमाउंट ऑफ दिस प्लांट्स hormones. These plant hormones are present in very little amount. Now, certain plant hormones control the growth and other responses of plants, like the responses we learned about yesterday, like tropism or nestic movements. We learned about these responses. Their control comes from these phytohormones. For example, Auxins, Gibberelins. These are plant hormones that control the growth and elongation of plant. जो प्लांट जो बड़ा होता है वो डिपेंड करता है ये सब फाइटोहॉर्मोन्स के ऊपर, ऑक्सिन्स, जिबरेलिन्स एटसेट्रा. अनदर फाइटोहॉर्मोन दैट इज एब्साइसिक एसिड कंट्रोल्स दैट ग्रोथ. वो प्लांट को एकदम अनकंट्रोलेबली ग्रो नहीं करने देता है. इट curtails the growth, it slows the growth down. Because of these plant hormones, we get a coordinated response or we get a coordinated growth in plants. Otherwise ऐसा हो ही सकता था कि प्लांट के हर जगह से लीव आता रहे, but that does not happen. Leaves only grow from leaf nodes. एकदम प्लांट के कुछ कुछ जगह से ही लीव्स आते हैं, पत्ते आते हैं, पूरा शूट से जहां तहां से पत्ते नहीं आते. तो that is controlled by such hormones. So one of the first plant hormones that we are going to learn about today is the auxins. Auxins are a group of plant hormones, means there is not one single auxin, but there are many types of auxins that are released from the apical meristem of the plants. Hope you remember what the apical meristem was. We had learned about it in class 9, right? That the tissue in the top of a plant, in the top of the root or shoot, is the apical meristem, and that is where the auxins are produced from. Auxin production happens at the tip of roots or shoots, and in certain cases, like in case of phototropism, the light reaching the tip of a shoot causes the प्रोडक्शन ऑफ ऑक्सिन। जब वो लाइट आके शूट के ऊपर गिरता है तो उसके वजह से ऊपर के जो सेल्स होते हैं दे प्रोड्यूस द ऑक्सिन। देन दिस केमिकल डिफ्यूजेस टू द अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द शूट विच मे बी प्रेजेंट इन द शेड। फिर वो ऑक्सिन बाकी जो पार्ट है शूट के वहां पे फैल जाता है जो कि शेडी एरिया में रहते हैं, एंड देन दे कॉज द ग्रोथ ऑफ दिस parts also, causing the light to bend. Because now think, where is the concentration of the auxin highest is at the top, then as it goes down its amount lowers, सबसे ज्यादा कंसंट्रेशन उसका टॉप में रहता है, और जैसे जैसे शूट का और फैलता जा रहा है तो उसका कंसंट्रेशन लो हो रहा है। तो कौन से पार्ट में ज्यादा ग्रोथ होगा? ऑब्वियसली इट विल हैपन एट द टॉप ऑफ द शूट एंड इट विल बी lower at the bottom part. So this causes the plant to bend. इसी वजह से प्लांट ऐसे बेंड हो जाता है। In certain cases also, this is what causes the thigmotropism too. Thigmotropism, the bending of tendrils, is signaled by this group of auxins also. In other plants, however, the auxin can stop, or auxin limits the lateral growth of lateral meristem. The auxin produce lateral meristem का ग्रोथ को कम करता है। तो अगर lateral meristem का ग्रोथ ज्यादा होता compared to the longitudinal meristems, then what will happen? Your plants will go thick, but it will not become taller. It will not become tall, but it will go thick. So it also controls that. The auxin is also involved in different important physiological processes like shoot formation, root formation, cell division, respiration in plants. So auxin is a very important plant hormone, and definitely there will be a short note in the exam from this section. The next group of phytohormones that we see are the gibberelins. Gibberelins, they also promote cell growth, but they do more to the growth of stems and the growth of seeds, the growth of flowers. When flowering happens, जब फूल धीरे धीरे खुलते हैं, that is done by the effect of gibberellins. So their gibberellins are growth promoters. They promote growth, and they are present across all the cells of the body, plant body. Gibberellin also helps to counter the action of another phytohormone, that is the abscisic acid. Gibberellin abscisic acid का इफेक्ट को कम करता है, जिसका काम होता है ग्रोथ को कंट्रोल करना। Another type of phytohormone that we see are the cytokinins. Once again, these are groups of phytohormone. These are not names of phytohormones, but they are overall classes or types of phytohormones. Cytokinins are a group of hormones that promote cytokinesis. Cytokinesis मतलब cell division. So these hormones help the cell to divide. So they are involved in growth of a plant during its earlier stages, and when the plant becomes mature, these cytokines are produced in the tips of the root. Because remember, root of a plant always keeps on growing. So cell division is always happening on the root. And from that root, cytokinins can move towards the other parts of the plant. Another very important hormone, that is the abscisic acid. Abscisic acid controls the growth of the plant. It does not let a plant grow uncontrollably. This abscisic acid also helps in keeping the seed in a dormant stage. कि आप जब एक प्लांट का सीड को लेते हो, वो सीड को अगर ऐसे ही फेंक के रखोगे तुरंत वो ग्रो नहीं कर जाता है. इट नीड्स सर्टेन कंडीशंस टू ग्रो, राइट. दैट डॉर्मेंसी, इस स्टेज को कहा जाता है डॉर्मेंसी. दैट डॉर्मेंसी इज मेंटेन्ड बाय दिस हार्मोन, द एब्सिसिक एसिड. And also the abscisic acid causes the fruits of plants to break from the trees and fall down. Abscisic acid के वजह से ही plants में जो fruit होते हैं वो टूट के नीचे गिरते हैं. Okay, so read about these phytohormones very carefully, and this is a very important section. Try to understand what are hormones first, and then read about these different types of hormones, especially auxin and gibberelins, because they are very important for short notes. Thank you.